Hello, I'm finally doing it. I'm finally going to record a tutorial of me putting on some makeup. If you've never seen me without makeup, here you go, all my wrinkles, all my pores, here I am. So today I'm going to try to do a more like natural eye look, and by natural I mean like natural colors, maybe not rainbow colors, but it's still going to be glam because I find it really difficult to do like a subtle, simple, I don't know, work appropriate look. I don't know. I just don't have it in me. So I am going to use a palette that doesn't have rainbow colors. So it doesn't make my soul happy, but I'm going to use this palette by ColourPop because ColourPop is super inexpensive. You can buy it at Ulta, you can buy it at the ColourPop website, and I think this is like $12. So we're going to do a brown look. This one is called the Nude Mood. Well, it's real weird. We're going to use this one. The front of it has roses. It's really beautiful. So the first thing that I do when I do my eye makeup is I always prime my eyes, and I always use this Milani one. So now this is my first time trying to record something. I have like a little mirror to use, but we'll see how that goes. So you just put it on your eyelids and you put it all over, and then after that, I don't really wait for it to dry. The first thing I'm going to put on is a like transition color, and so in this palette it's going to be, let's see if I can adjust that light, see if it will be not so crazy. Okay, I'm going to use this one because it's like a really light color, and I'm just going to put that all across my eye. Where is my brush? I have a very specific brush that I use and I can't find it. Okay, whatever. I'll just use this brush. I'm going to use this one again too, but and this one you're just putting on like all over where you put the primer. And that just kind of gives you a smoother base to work off of. Okay, so this part doesn't have to be precise. It's literally just to kind of help your other shadows blend. And my eyelids are a little pink because I was wearing like a dark red look earlier today. So the next color that we're going to use in this palette is we're going to use this one right here. Now, it's not a very, I think it looks kind of darker on the camera. It's kind of a light brown. So I'm going to use a brush like this one. I'm actually going to use this one. So it's a fluffy domed brush. And then I'm going to put that in my crease. Now, when I put on eyeshadows, I kind of use like circular windshield wiper motions. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a mistake choosing a natural look because of the eyeshadow I was wearing before, because I can still see some of that red. That's the problem with red eyeshadow, is red eyeshadow stains people's eyelids sometimes. So I just take it in my crease and I'm kind of going in circles, and then I'm going like in a rainbow. Now, I get a little like crazy sometimes, which is with the blending in the colors. So that's why I never do my eyeshadow after my foundation. I always do eyeshadow first. That way I can clean up and then I can do the rest of my face. I think that's all we're gonna get out of this color for me. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this color in the palette, and it is, okay, well, let me just hit a timeout on that. But I was using the wrong palette. I was like, well, this one is kind of a cool color. Well, although this was the wrong palette. This is the palette that I meant to use. But since I already started on this one, let's just go ahead and use this one. This one is the Going Coconuts, also by ColourPop. But this is more of a like cool to neutral brown. So it's still brown, but it's not going to be a warm brown color. So my bad. Anyway, so we're gonna go in with this color in the palette, and it's called Shell Yeah, which is hilarious to me. But I'm gonna go in with a another domed brush, but this one is smaller because I don't want to go ham with this one. I don't want it to go way, way, way above my crease. Kind of want to keep it like in my crease. So when I was doing the other color, I did it in my crease, but I also wanted it to be above. This one I want to keep more like in my crease. Again, you just do windshield wiper motions. I can't believe that I used the wrong palette. Oh, I'm new to this. I'll get it eventually. Or I won't. So it's a good thing I have a job that pays me, that I know how to do. So I'm going to take this one all the way to this corner as well. Now can you see the difference? This one is already looking darker, a little smokier because, you know, like I said, I can do like natural colors, but I don't know if I can do a natural look. Y'all, I wish I knew how to put music on these videos, but I don't, so you're just gonna have to listen to the sound of my eyeshadow brush. Maybe I'll speed this up. I mean, you get the point, right? I mean, the first couple of colors, you just do windshield wiper motions. What brush you use is really important. Sometimes I will use the eyeshadow brush that is given to me in an eyeshadow palette, but only if it's like an expensive one. If you buy something like CoverGirl eyeshadows, which just don't do that either. Don't waste your money. But if you do, don't use that little applicator, that little flat one. Just don't do it. It's awful. Okay, so now I'm going to do my outer V, the color in the outer V. So I'm going to use this brown. Now this is a cool brown. It looks a little dark, but I am not going to take this one all the way in because then it will make my eyes look like hella closed. So I'm going to take some on this pointed crease brush. This one, I think that's actually what it's called. It's small tapered blending from Sigma. It's in the E45, but Sigma is kind of expensive. So just get one that looks like this shape. And I'm just going to get some, and then I'm going to take it, and I'm only gonna go right here. So I don't do really like the circular windshield wiper motions here. I kind of just follow this little crease I have here. And I only do it in the outer third of my eye. Okay, now look right here. There's a hot mess going on right there. We'll fix it, don't worry about it. That's why we do eyeshadow first. Okay, then I'm gonna go to the other side. Again, I just go in this little V right here. So, some people use eyeshadow as eyeliner. I don't know why. Just buy eyeliner. I mean, I guess if you don't want to spend the money, but I feel like if you're already spending money for makeup, you might as well just go all out and get what you need. Okay, so now my eyes look a little crazy, but trust me, it will come together. Always comes together. And then when it doesn't, I just wipe it all off. That happened to me like, I don't know, a month ago. I did my eye makeup 3 times because I just did not like the colors. So I'm going to take a brush that's flat, okay? And I'm going to just like lightly dip it on the sides, not on the top, okay? I'm going to put it on the sides, and then I'm going to just kind of pat it on the outer part of my eye. And I don't want to go any further than where I put it on my outer V. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. I have one of my eyelids that accepts eyeshadow perfectly, and the other one is just like difficult. The other one's like me, doesn't want to do what it's told. So the next step is we're going to put on the shiny sparkly stuff. But before you do that, you have to use glitter glue. Okay, if you're not using glitter glue, you're wasting your eyeshadow. This will make your eyeshadow look like bomb. It makes the shimmers look shinier, and it makes it stick to your eye so that it doesn't get everywhere. So I always just put a tiny little dab on my hand, and I have swatches from a palette that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. Haven't tried it out yet, but it looks beautiful. So then I'm going to just take a brush, and I just take a flat one, looks kind of like a paintbrush, and I'm going to put the shimmer just right where there's the open space where there's no eyeshadow. Now I have hooded eyelids, and that basically means that like my eyelids will touch the top of my brow, and so I kind of have to go up and like make a bigger crease. That way my eyeshadow doesn't look crazy. So I'll just show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to take the primer. Okay, so here's where my crease is. Okay, right here. But I'm going to put my eyeshadow above it. So I'm going to see right. I put it above the crease. That way it looks like I have bigger eyelid space. Let me tell you, that's one part of getting older that I was not ready for, okay? I knew I was gonna get wrinkles, okay? Thought I'd get some sunspots. I didn't know that my eyelids were gonna change. Nobody told me about that. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the other eye. So like right here's the crease, but I'm gonna go up above that crease. And this is just the glitter glue. This is just laying it down so I can get beautiful, sparkly, dramatic eyes. Okay, next is the glitter, which I love. Okay, this brush is what I use. It's another flat one. This one is from Morphe, and this one is the M124. It's really cheap. Get it at Ulta or Morphe online, but I'll just get it at Ulta. You need this. This brush will really help you get your eyeshadow on, or use your fingers. Fingers work probably better than anything, but it's not as precise. So there's 3 shimmers in this palette. I would never use this light one because I'm not, that color is just, no. I actually think I'm going to use this darker one. Maybe, yeah, we'll just go like super dramatic. Super dramatic. Okay, so, you don't want to take too long though with that glitter glue, because then your eye starts to get like sticky and there's nothing on it. And okay, so this is when I would look and see if I need to darken my outer V or if I need to darken my crease. And I like to go dramatic, so I'm gonna like darken my crease just a little bit. Okay, so then you see like this hot mess that I have like with my eyes right here underneath. Well, here's how I fix that. I take some micellar water. I use simple, but you can use whatever. And then I use one of these little facial cottons. I use the Shiseido brand. They're the best to me. They don't like fall apart on your face. But anyway, you can use whichever one you want. You can use a dollar store brand. And then you're just going to get a flat end after you put on the micellar water. And then you're going to clean up your eye. So you're going to kind of put it upwards so you can kind of create a shape. And then I'm going to add eyeliner, and then we can do mascara. And this will be done. Now, I don't do a wing because wings are just really hard for me. So I'm just going to do what I always do. I basically just do a line. I do from the inside to the out, and I try to make it small on the inside. Sometimes I go ham, and then I have to make the sides even, and then you know how that goes. Then they're both like giant ass black strips of eyeliner. So hopefully I can get it together today. Probably not, because I worked out and my legs are super shaky right now. I admire those people that can do a wing, like a good wing. I'm not one of those people. I wish. But every time I do it, I look like Amy Winehouse. Like I'm drunk trying to put on my makeup. Okay. And that is the completed eye look. I'm going to put on the rest of my face, or at least some foundation, and then I'll show you how it looks like when it's all put together. Okay, I'm back. I put on just some real quick makeup and I put some eyeliner on, but I wanted to make sure that I showed you what I do to my bottom part of my lid because I always put eyeshadow on my lower lid. Always. I guess it depends on what kind of eye shape you have, if it looks good or not, but for me, like, I feel naked if I don't have it. So I'm going to take just one of the colors I used before, so this one, and I'm going to take a brush that's like flat like this and really thin, and I'm just going to put it underneath. And it just makes it look more smoky, more dramatic, if you want it to look like super awake or something. I don't know what they say. They say if you have like white eyeliner on your lower lid that you look awake. I feel like I look dead, so I don't know. Like I didn't get any sleep. So I always just put some. Always put something on this lower lash line. And sometimes people will put something on their inner corner just to make it bright. And since I'm already here, I'm going to use this white one that I would never use for anything else. And then, well, you're just going to kind of like dot it right here. And I always put it on the bottom part too. A lot of fallout on that part. So yeah, there is the finished eye look. It's pretty natural to me. You know, this is almost the same thing that I do with even the rainbow colors. I just use different color combinations, but I hope that was helpful, and I hope I didn't mess everybody up by using the wrong palette. So thanks for watching. See ya.